Sling Simulator updated and brought a whole new world to the game. But things aren't actually going that well as people are leaving the game in masses. Has the game gotten too pay to win? Is it too grindy? Or has all the knockoff games of Arm Wrestling Simulator finally beaten the original? Today, we find out. New week, new update, and today we're gonna go over everything the new update has to offer and find out why everybody saw the update and just went, "Ah, man, I ain't playing this game anymore." Just left the game. Because this is the first time I think I've seen an update come out and literally everybody just collectively left the game. There's only 30,000 people playing it now. Why? Oh, yeah, let's see. Let's take a look at the update, shall we? We got World 7, which is crazy because we got a new world, new bosses, all that stuff. We got a new platinum crate and key, 5 new trails, pet levels now give boosts. Oh yeah, by the way, you can actually feed your pets now, and they actually do things now. All of that sounds really good. And then you realize what's at the end of this update list. 22 more rebirths, 10 more super rebirths. You can now buy more arm inventory, and then you got bug fixes and more. One of the more is actually another pay-to-win item, this Game Pass right here, that's Instant Void, which costs 500 Robux. Totally not worth it. Except it is if you, hate taking your gold pets all the way to this thing. Every time you hatch a gold, it just instantly becomes a void. All of these things so far are a little annoying. I'm not mad at it. What I am mad at is this right here. The 22 more rebirths and the 10 more super rebirths. Oh my God. If this thing does any more super rebirths, I will legit quit this game. We are all the way up to 50 super rebirths. How many more super rebirths do you want from me? 60? 75? 100? When will the madness stop? Super rebirths reset your wins all the way down to nothing. Just the regular rebirths. If I were to click this rebirth right here, all of my 7.9 septillion power, the thing that I have been grinding for 2 weeks straight, it just goes away. God, I hate rebirths, dude. And let me tell you, you're gonna need those rebirths because as you make your way towards the end, you're gonna come to this little spot here where you're gonna need a bunch of wins, bunch of strength to beat this guy so you can finally go to the last world. We need 25 septillion wins. I have 1.9 neptillion. Is that net? I don't actually know what the 9 one is. We've now reached a number I don't actually know. So yeah, we can actually get here. And just a newsflash, I did have more, but the other thing that was promised in the update was 5 new trails. And whilst looking at the new trails, I accidentally bought the last big one, which I believe was like 5 in. You see how this is 214.0? Yeah, it was like 5 in. I had 8 in. And so now I've got the best trail in game, but it only threw me up to 9.3 septillion, which also sucks because when you check out the new area, as cool as it is, and this big rocket right here, which in this little thing here says, where does the rocket go? If I had to guess, it's gonna go, wait for it, to outer space, the moon, something like that. Let's take a look. All right, we got this guy here, 265 sextillion total. All right, let's fight this bad boy. And you're dead. The Missile Maven, 3.7 septillion. Walk up here. You know what? I can beat him. Boom. Done. And then we get to the Lair Guardian, 26.2 septillion. Mind you, I've been in this game for 2 weeks straight. I have a full team of best friend 6s, best friend 7s, and best friend 8s, with my top pet being not only a Goliath pumpkin that's 66.9, I also found another one that is this one that has a 99.6 million boost because I level 99 maxed it out with all the snacks that I had. So level 100 million followed by all of these best friends 6, 7, and 8s. I am only at 9.3 septillion. And when I go to battle the Lair Guardian, bro, it ain't even close. This is why nobody's playing this game. They got to this area, realized how hard it was gonna be, and just said, psh, I'm out. That's what they did. Because the Nova Nomad here, 221 septillion. And what does the final boss guy have? Dr. Propulsion? Well, Dr. Propulsion here has a whopping 826 septillion strength. Mind you, I have 10. I don't know what this Slimify thing is, but it's gonna need to come out quick because ain't nobody gonna be going anywhere while things are the way they are. On top of everything else, there is a new egg with a giant rocket pet, which I'm assuming is just insane. I wouldn't know because it has a 1 in 10,000 chance of hatching it. Oh, and each egg costs 30 in, and I have 2. But I will say the amount that I am getting sitting here doing this right right here, which is the best right now. Yeah, so definitely still auto train the biceps. And when I do that, you can't see it. We are getting 1.1 quintillion per rep, and I still can't beat this guy. So now that we've talked about the bad, let's talk about the good. Because believe it or not, there are some good things about this. The first one being, there's no new exclusive pets that cost me 17.5 thousand Robux, which means we can spend our Robux elsewhere. And I think I'm gonna spend some getting this new platinum key and crates. We'll buy 1,000 crates and 1,000 keys. Oh my God, that's 3,000 each time. I don't even have enough Robux for that. Now I gotta buy Robux real quick. Hey, look at that handsome guy I'm supporting. You should totally support this handsome guy too. They will earn 5% of your purchase and you will just keep the Robux you paid for. Taking profits from Roblox. Nice. All right, I'm at 200 keys. Open up all the chests. We'll see what we got. Okay, all right, we got a couple of thousands and some 825. A lot of 825, a lot of 800s. Oh my God. That's so much. Jeez. And then the lowest is just this basic 650%. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, you could actually buy more arm inventory for 89 Robux, but like, that doesn't seem worth it. I think I'll lock these. And we'll delete the rest. And we'll go again. Let's just use one. Let's see if we can get lucky. And I have a 0.1% to get the 1,000, which means that there's one even better somewhere in this. What is it? There it is right there. There was an 1150. It was like a buff version of this arm right here, the platinum. A buff platinum arm is the best arm it looks like. Can we get it? Let's just open them all and we'll find out. No, we did not. Oh, God, dude. Look, I have 4. I need 5. All right, I'm gonna do something real dumb. Really dumb. I don't want to do this. I shouldn't have to do this, but I'm gonna show everybody how unlucky I am. As we go over to the gold machine, we go to the arms, and we put in the 4 arms here, which gives me an 80%. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please, please, please. Oh! It worked! Oh my God, I was so scared. It worked. 1,500. Look at this platinum arm, baby. So now we are up to 9.3 septillion. Or was that what we were at? Okay, wait, hang on. Maybe if I just do this. There we go. 12.2 septillion, which means I can now go to the Lair Guardian and still lose. Now, the only other thing I know that I could do is probably go spend my 21.4 million candy, because this is basically how the whole update thing has happened. Arm Wrestling Simulators Deb tricked you and showed you this nice little world with candy and goodies and all that stuff in it, all while they were planning on just completely making your life miserable with the new Space Center update. And maybe they're doing it just because they like want people to spend time in this world a little bit longer, because usually a new world will release and we would all collectively hop in the game together, go to the big guy at the end, and then just completely annihilate him. So maybe that's what they're doing, but it really sucks. Especially now you're gonna tell me that I gotta do all these rebirths and super rebirths. I don't wanna, but I do have a lot of Halloween candy to spend, and in the devil market, it looks like the pumpkin still isn't there. But I could buy that one, I could buy that one, and I could buy that one. And the reason I'm doing that is because there's also another sneaky little update that I guess is considered in the more area, because now if you go back to spawn, you go look at this little machine that probably nobody looks at. One thing that I haven't done here, find 50 pets for a +1 pep equip, and then 1 plus equip for every 100. That's right, every pet in the game that has been released that, let's be honest, I have not really paid attention to. You can now go through and buy these pets and get another pet equipped. And well, I got a lot of candy. It says I have 78 pets. Let's see if we can up that a little bit. Okay, I'm starting to think Halloween World wasn't in this at all. It's not. I just wasted like 5 million candy. Dang it. Let's go and do what is all in this. All these eggs and stuff like this in every single world. We're gonna go through, we're gonna hatch each one a couple of times, and then we're gonna delete. We're gonna go to the next world and do the same thing again, and then we'll see exactly how much index we have. And go. And I have gone through and bought every egg until I basically ran out of those pet slots. I deleted them and then I kind of redid the whole thing. And now I can already tell that I'm up to 43. So I did get an extra pet slot. It seemed to automatically happen. Let's go to the spawn world and see exactly how many pets I have. I am at the 155 mark. I literally have discovered almost 50% of the pets. Now it looks like a couple of the ones I can't get are only because they're so basic and I have so many luck egg passes things going on that I just can't hatch the basic pet in every single one of these. I'm gonna have to find somebody who just has the worst luck in the world and I'm gonna have to trade for it. So that's like the only one I'm missing out of each one, it seems. Until you get to like the bigger ones where it's actually really hard to get the last one, because then I start not getting the easy one or the really hard one. So yeah, we're at 155. Maybe I'll try to do that a little bit later. But for now, let's take our OP team here with our extra pet equipped. Let's head to the Space Center, grab this thing right here, and let's see how much we're getting now. Oh, wait, look at that. It doesn't actually say still. I hate when it's broken. Well, while we're here though, let's see if we can spin some of our wins. I did go through and buy every egg leading up to this point, and when you look up here, it doesn't look like it. This number is so insane. It's not even funny. And the fact that this one is 2 in and I can't even buy one of these things is just ridiculous. But I can buy one of these and a couple of these, but it's gonna cost a lot. I'm immediately gonna go down. I'm gonna regret doing this, but here we go. Oh God. You know what? In fact, let's unequip this team. Let's go to our luck team. 8, just 8. There we go. And they're all the same. They're all the same. That was the most pointless thing. I only got this one. I didn't even get these or this. I only got that one a whole bunch of times. Oh, okay, let's do it again. I guarantee it's gonna be the same. We're just gonna do 3. Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna even waste it. We're down to that. I don't have enough to make that. I don't have enough to make that. And how much are these new pets worth? These new pets are worth not much. The babies are only worth 1.1 million. These are only worth 750,000. Let's just craft those. Let's see what we get now. 1 million for that one. 1.6 million. Okay, that sucks. That's the worst. Like, there's just no point. I can't beat anybody. Even if I go to my potions and I turn on my wins and fight this guy over and over again, I'm only getting 3 octillion. Bro, this is gonna take forever. All right, I'm at 1 in. There's not a point. I think pretty much until next week, this is going to be the saving grace of this whole area. But right now, this just sucks so much that I don't even want to be here. Oh God, here we go. 12.2 septillion strength. And just like that, back down to 0. That's ridiculous. Here we go. Let's see how high I can go. Let's see how long it takes. Can we get all the way up? No way. I don't even have enough wins to be able to rebirth anymore. Holy cow. What number of rebirth are we at? 118. I'm still 4 rebirths off. Just end my misery. Just end it. There we go. Back down to nothing. All right, well, the reason this video hasn't come out like immediately after the update, it's because of this. This was the reason. See, even the lucky block was like, bro, no, I'm out. At least we can go after and get the max super rebirths again. That's what I'm gonna be doing over the next 2 days. I'll update you when it's done. Welcome to 2 days later. I have completed my goal. 60 super rebirths. We are now maxed out on this, still maxed out on everything there, and I'm now working on maxing out the rebirths again. Now, as I said, there's 123 rebirths that you can do. I am at 119, and let's just say the last number of wins that you need to get the last little rebirths are just insane. And because rebirth actually sets your strength down to nothing again, and it took me 2 days to get back to 4.4 septillion strength, I think what we need to do now, besides go to the Halloween event and check to see if the new demon market has. No, it still doesn't have it. I haven't seen it in so long, and I don't know when this thing leaves, but I got a lot of candy I gotta spend, and I definitely don't want to be caught not spending it. Anyway, now the thing to do is to go through here and to just start battling this guy right here. Now, as we can see, it's 3.7 septillion. I'm at 4.4. Definitely can beat this guy, but the jump between this one and this one is insane. It'll take me a week to get enough strength to actually beat this guy one time. So it's definitely not the move, because all we're trying to do at this point is max out our rebirths. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna spend the next like 10, 12 hours battling this guy, trying to get as much wins as I possibly can. That way I can rebirth like, not only just this one time, but maybe a couple times afterwards. Can't believe I'm doing all this work just to go back down to 0. Well, let's throw on these double win potions and let's get started. Well, all right, it's been 12 hours and I have had a heck of a day with this guy right here. Look how angry he is. And I now have 15 non-nillion. Yeah, I looked it up. And we're right here, non-nillion. And I can finally do a rebirth. And the question is, how many rebirths can I do? There's 1, there's 2, and that's all I can do. Oh man, we still got 2 more rebirths to do. And I'm now back to 0 strength. And it took me an entire 2 days to get enough strength to even beat this guy. I don't even want to know how much it's going to be to beat this guy right here. But no matter, we now are at 5,115%. We're a transcendent inventor. About to be a cosmic Einstein. Just gotta, you know, get my strength back up again. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I do still have 10.8 Halloween candy, and I still can't buy this. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see the haunted pumpkin again. And the only way I'm getting one of these is if I'm like Razorfish here and getting a game with the developer and steal theirs and call it your own. Man, some people never change. Anyway, I've got 8.7 non-nillion. I need 11.3. It's gonna be a while, so I might as well go ahead and buy this egg right here. We'll throw on our lucky team and some lucky boosts, and let's hatch exactly 4 of these eggs. Here's 3, 2 sharks and a crab, and here's the last one, and another shark. And those 3 sharks are worth 2.5 million, crafting them into big, and now it's worth 3.7. Yeah, not worth it. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll be sitting here the rest of the time just going to town on this thing. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Go watch some of my other videos of me suffering. Until the next time, I'll see you guys later.
Everybody's watching. Oh,